Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Accio!
Levioso! Descendo! Protego! Accio!
Crucio!
Glacius! Bombarda!
At least now we know we're not alone here.
Perhaps that's it. The rest of the tombs are insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Revelio! Accio!
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio! Accio!
This room is full
Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Lumos!
Accio! Leviosa! Descendo! Bombarda! Stupid one! Rependo! Stupid one! Glacius! Descendo! Rependo! Depulso! Leviosa!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio! Revelio! Accio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Depulso! Accio! Revelio!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Accio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus? Seems odd.
Accio. Protego. Stupefy.
Crucible.
Stupefy. Glacier. Stupefy. Flipendo. Bombardo. Descendo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. Hold on to that diary entry.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones told me on either side of this.
Accio.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Revelio. Accio.
If this archway
Guardian Leviosa.
way through,
Flipendo. Depulso. Revelio.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Depulso.
they mentioned bones as the key.
Revelio.
Therefore, bone piles must be what we need.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Depulso. Revelio. Depulso.
I need to find a safe way across.
Incendio. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Accio. Bombarda. Incendio. Accio. Lumos. Confringo. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
You've done it. I
Revelio.
knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about.
Shouldn't I know more about what...
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curse, you have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your...
Revelio. Accio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
Revelio.
How gracious of you.
I tried.
Confringo.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Accio.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Perhaps we need to pull the handles in the order of the symbols on the tablets.
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Revelio. Accio.
Perhaps we need to pull the handles in the order of the symbols on the tablets.
Also. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Depulso. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these
Revelio.
guys. Nicely done.
Lumos.
Lumos. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Crucio. Depulso. Protego. Stupefy. Aerial. Confringo. Stupefy. Incendio. Confringo. Descendo. Accio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Stupefy. Leviosa. Crucio. Places. Bombarda. Depulso. Depulso. Accio. Descendo. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Bombarda. Depulso.
a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Revelio.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Revelio.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Keep out of the wrong green! Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it! Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious Curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
It is wonderful to see you back here. wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions. A box of... She got to her favorite, a handmade... It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since.
Be careful, Sebastian.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
What are you up to now?
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father...
I must get to class.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu.
Can you choose what?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by... My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle. I believe it is because...
How does it feel to
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. But it gets easier the more you do it. And I love being able to view the...
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthused. She says that no creature... But she has used her sight to control me too many.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it... You could have fled the moment you discovered. I choose to act as you have. My mother can... Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Does it
That
get
rather
any more
awkward
cozy than
conversation.
Hogsmeade?
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I think a collar is precisely what we found.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the pool?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba pus. Booba do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however.
I can try and find some for you if I have...
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Tubers. I hope it's worth the risk. These rocks have... This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those tubers?
Revelio. Descender.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Revelio.
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Revelio.
Just my luck, a troll. That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Lumos. Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
I question anyone teaching defense against...
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Revelio.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
I was trapped on the grand staircase for an hour the other day waiting for it to move. Sharp didn't believe me when I told him why I was late.
Hello, Sophronia. That was quite the quiz you gave me. What are you up to now?
Good test of one's knowledge, isn't it? I'm actually working on something equally interesting, but need help from a 5th year, so it's good you came along. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learnt that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Like in Hogsmeade before 1714.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting. This must be the entrance to the Hall of... Well, here it is. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles.
Revelio.
Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was.
Revelio. Accio. Repulso. Revelio.
That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next.
Revelio. Repulso. Accio. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio.
I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left.
Revelio. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. 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 Repulsor. Accio. Accio. Accio.
Revelio. I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know.
Accio. Repulsor. Accio.
That's the last of them. Seems I was a man. This must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wanted to see this.
It didn't bother me. I swear.
Good. I'm sure they likely hadn't heard the house called, that's all.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
I'd love to know what it's like to be in another house.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu pap.
Oh, it's you! Just the person.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feat may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Not a day goes by I don't...
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Revelio.
Well, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start.
Revelio.
Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare.
Confringo. Incendio. Lumos.
A troll? You can't be serious.
Descender. Accio. Expelliarmus, Leviosa, Protego, Stupefy, Glacier, Crucio, Depulso, Bombardo, Inferio, Confringo, Incendio, Descendo, Accio, Leviosa, Expelliarmus, Accio, Glacier, Depulso, Bombardo, Crucio, Descendo, Accio, Expelliarmus, Leviosa, Glacier, Depulso, Bombardo, Protego, Crucio, Depulso, Glacier, Descendo, Accio, Leviosa, Descendo, Accio, Leviosa, Crucio, Protego, Stupefy, Glacier, Bombardo, Descendo, Stupefy, Leviosa, Accio, Crucio, Glacier, Bombardo, Depulso, Protego, Rebellion.
A sarcophagus. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll. Nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
These days, I'd be able to take a holiday somewhere. Ah, the secret is do the hard.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. The poor thing must be going sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Revelio. Imperial. Capulso. Crucial. Places. Bombarda.
At least 10 usually.
Revelio.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Reparo.
Fantastic.
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Revelio. Or just raring for a fight.
Revelio. Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe. Revelio.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she's making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
Normally, get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horndale Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
It is wonderful to see you back here. Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
What are Amit and I?
Remain.
Amit? Accio! The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I'll be quiet. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Ravelli, let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this. Seeing one is something else altogether.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Who's there? Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Watch your step round here. Just you wait till I'm on solid ground! What's a human?
Send up! It's it! Right? Leviosa!
Find him! Your little magic tricks won't distract me!
Accio!
You're really not very good at this, are you? What's a human? Find him! Descender! You can't stop him! Descender!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Get us through here safely, Army. You have my word.
Clever.
Accio. We're being watched. By a door. Revelio. Get free. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
I didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first object. Rather a wise coming back in.
much. That's the...
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Ascendo. Someone's been taken out. Descendo. Accio. There. Crucio.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Bombarda. Protego.
Thanks for the fish.
Get away with that.
Descender. Accio. Expelliarmus.
You are postponing the inevitable. What to worry about?
Accio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Accio. Descendo. Revelio. Descendo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Accustomed to that. Was that your best?
Glacius.
Why can't I hit you?
Repulsor. Crucio.
Get away with that.
Glacius. Descendo.
Kill smells long off of that.
Leviosa. Descendo.
Easily done.
Expelliarmus.
Not quite.
Glacius. Crucio. Repulsor.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
Yes, of course.
Revelio. Confringo!
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Accio! Accio! Lumos! Accio! We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift!
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. I should investigate. Wingardium Leviosa. Would be proud.
What are you up to now? Revelio.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you. Accio!
Revelio! There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Accio!
Pitiful display. No, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Descendo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Ringo! Descendo! Descendo! Leviosa! Accio! Stupid!
Utter and positive disappointment!
Capolso!
That was meant for me. Let's get this over with. You don't know who you're playing with!
Places! Accio! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio!
Someone...
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio!
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
Know which one I
Descendo! Protego! Stupid one! Leviosa!
You slap. I was right not to be worried.
Descendo! Protego!
Showing off, are we?
Leviosa!
Why did you drag this out longer than necessary?
Descendo! Stupid! Leviosa!
I won't rest until
And the fun is over.
Revelli. Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an
For better or for worse, we're in.
Descendo! Expelliarmus!
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
Confringo! Confringo! Revelio!
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Someone there. Incendiary. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Sendo! Think you're clever, don't you? Descendo! Descendo! Revelio!
Are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa! Glacius! Levioso!
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio!
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Fringo! Descendo! Descendo! Expelliarmus!
Cursed fiends.
Revelio!
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Confringo! Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Descendo. Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome...
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Accio!
Descendo.
It's almost like single
Stupid one. Descendo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. There we go. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Protect.
You should know.
Expelliarmus.
Your best moment, I fear.
Accio.
Let's get this. For the coward.
Expelliarmus.
Get a couplet to that.
Accio.
How childish.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. We're not finished yet. Imperial. Levioso.
This doesn't work. What the fuck did they do?
Descendo.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
Ah, There's that Hufflepuff you're so well known for.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Now,
Accio.
we can have a look around in peace.
Revelio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Leviosa. Confringo.
We should clear out these spider webs. They always seem to be in the way.
Confringo.
Rune symbol
Revelio.
above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Leviosa. Confringo.
I wouldn't be surprised. Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
Sebastian, I think I found something.
Hopefully it will help
Canvas
to
piece.
unravel more of this. Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure.
Revelio.
I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
I have to complete the next.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you're all set with the new upgrade.
You'd like me to report?
You know me. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. However, if you're flying...
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are. Do be careful, of course. I look forward to our next meeting.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Wonder who lives here. Revelio.
Ah, you look none the worse for wear. I take it you decided against entering the...
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your business.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
This looks intriguing. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.